In the day's other news, the World Health Organization said the true death toll from COVID-19 is likely far higher than reported. The official global figure is 3.4 million, but the agency estimates the real figure could be 6 to 8 million. We'll take a closer look at that after the news summary. The state of California says it will drop all social distancing requirements and allow full capacity for businesses starting June 15th. That announcement came today as federal health officials acknowledged that not everyone is comfortable with returning to normal. Dr. Anthony Fauci pointed to relaxed guidance on wearing masks.
As we've said with the recent CDC guidelines that say we can feel comfortable that if you're fully vaccinated, that you are safe from being infected, be it outdoors or indoors, you can understand that when people have been following a certain trend for a considerable period of time, that it may take time for them to adjust.
Also today, the Biden administration said it's partnering with popular dating apps to incentivize vaccinations. Users who get the shots will have badges added to their profiles showing their vaccination status. They'll also have access to premium content. The Attorney General of Minnesota will take over prosecuting the former police officer who killed Daunte Wright. Keith Ellison announced today that his office assumed the lead role at the request of local prosecutors. Kim Potter was fired after the shooting and now faces second-degree manslaughter charges. Her lawyers say she meant to use her taser but grabbed her gun by mistake. President Biden hosted South Korean President Moon Jae-in at the White House today, with North Korea topping the agenda. Moon is pushing for new diplomacy to curb nuclear efforts by the North, also known as DPRK. Mr. Biden offered his take at a joint news conference.
Our two nations also share a willingness to engage diplomatically with the DPRK, to take pragmatic steps that will reduce tensions as we move toward our ultimate goal of denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula.
The leaders also discussed ways of countering China's growing influence in the Pacific region. Earlier, the two presidents paid tribute to Ralph Puckett Jr., who received the Medal of Honor. During the Korean War, Puckett ran across a battlefield 3 times to draw fire and reveal enemy positions. His supporters campaigned for decades to get him the nation's highest military award. Puckett is now 94. At today's ceremony, the presidents flanked him for photographs and said the honor was long overdue. In Britain, the government is now reviewing oversight of the BBC after a scathing report on a 1995 interview with Princess Diana. In it, she laid bare her troubled marriage to Prince Charles and admitted to having an affair. The inquiry found journalist Martin Bashir lied to get the interview, and the BBC covered up the misconduct. Diana's eldest son, Prince William, said Thursday that the interview helped lead to her death 2 years later in an auto wreck pursued by paparazzi.
The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia, and isolation that I remember from those final years with her.
In the wake of the report, the BBC has issued an apology to the royal family. Back in this country, shareholders in Tribune Publishing voted on selling the major newspaper chain to a hedge fund known for sweeping staff cuts. Alden Global Capital said they approved a deal valued at $630 million. But the union representing journalists at the Chicago Tribune, Baltimore Sun, and other papers in the chain said the ballot counting was in dispute. And on Wall Street today, the stock market turned in its second losing week in a row. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 123 points today, but the Nasdaq fell 64 points, and the S&P 500 lost 3 points. Still to come on the NewsHour, Apple and Epic Games face off in a trial that could decide the future of smartphone apps. David Brooks and Jonathan Capehart break down the politics of the January 6th Commission. WNBA superstar Sue Bird on the impact of the league as it marks 25 years, plus much more.
This is the PBS NewsHour from WETA Studios in Washington and in the West from the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University.